Hello, welcome to episode 4 of the StatPad Podcast, where we go beyond the box score. I'm Caleb Hickman alongside my co-host Milo Horton. Milo, what's going on today, man?
Nothing much. No, podcasting's been going so well that bought my own house. Uh, New setup. No, I'm joking. I'm at my friend's house right now watching cats. See, look at them. They're
Whoa,
harassing
whoa,
me.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay,
I don't think
but
we
yeah,
I don't
all
think we
going well.
expected to see a cat fight on episode 4 of the podcast, but
Yeah,
there it is.
things are just getting out of control.
Setting the tone for maybe a crazy episode. We'll see how it goes. Follow us Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at the StatPad Pod. We've been posting some stuff over there, seeing some growth as the weeks go by, seeing some new numbers of views on all the different platforms. Come over to YouTube, share it to people on YouTube, get them over here to subscribe. We're almost at 100 followers on Instagram. We're at about 25 over subscribers over here on YouTube, just still trying to ramp up and grow. Um, we're also on Spotify. Again, we've started posting the full episodes over there. So I've been seeing people over there watching those episodes because it's kind of the same format as YouTube and you can get your full episode over there. But follow, subscribe, do anything to support the channel. It really does kind of just help us want to keep going and help us grow to where we want to get with the StatPad podcast. And then also DM us, text us, send us emails at thestatpadpod@gmail.com because it's the off season, man. There's not much to talk about. Already struggling for content a little bit and just ready for the season to get started. But with that, let's talk some basketball as we've got a cat doing parkour.
Jarvis. All right.
So we'll start out with the Kawhi situation. Weekly Kawhi update at this point. I feel like we talk about him every week because it was a trade that so many people were excited about to see him go back to Toronto. And now it's looking like this investigation isn't going to close out till next season or beyond, and the trade's not gonna go through.
Yeah, we were discussing this. Kawhi's like the new LeBron, the fact that we're just waiting weekly news for him. But people are saying that uh the Clippers are they're not getting out of this investigation anytime soon. Some people are saying it might even extend into 2027, which is almost over halfway with the season. But the Raptors are now saying that they're shopping around for Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick, trying to find other teams that are willing to trade because they just don't see this ever ending with the investigation. That's what some people are saying. And they're trying to get value out of their players now. So what do you think? Do you think they should stick it out and wait for Kawhi? Or do you think that it's better for them to go shopping around for the players they have?
I mean, ideally, obviously, you'd like to stick it out and wait for Kawhi, but since you already traded Grady Dick and Brandon Ingram. Like that's kind of the there's a rift between them and the Raptors now, and so I think you've already traded them. You got to just trade them because how's that going to feel as a team if you're not able to get another trade done and you've got two guys that you traded coming back to play for your team next year? It's just going to be a disaster waiting to happen. And in the case of Kawhi, I feel like if this investigation keeps going on and he's unable to play and there's all this and that, like retirement might be soon for Kawhi Leonard.
That's the thing. I feel like, time is running out for Kawhi and the fact that, he is getting older at pretty rapid rate. But he's still a great player. And, it's hard to be a player and your team already traded for you, but you got pulled back. And I think that's hard to play if you have that knowledge in. It's like I don't know. I feel like it would just be such a weird, like everybody was hoping that the Raptors would have such a promising season with this news, but now with these players not knowing that they were trying to get traded, it just not looking good anymore. It's like I think it's time to make some moves now, away from Kawhi, try to find another light at the end of the tunnel with the team we have now.
Yeah, I feel like there's also just not enough effort being put into the investigation because I feel like this has been something going on for multiple seasons at this point, and it's just kind of been swept under the rug, even though the majority of NBA fans have known about it, and yet the fact that an investigation can't get completed for maybe a whole nother season on something that there's public information about is just kind of confusing to me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't like what are these guys doing? Like they're clearly just chutting around, just like, oh well, I just don't understand how an NBA investigation takes
That's what I'm
multiple
saying. It's a
months.
professional basketball league. Like they should have people
Like,
working to get this done as soon as possible. I mean, it's definitely a big scandal to circumvent the salary cap and keep a guy, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's something that the information has been public about for so long that it would be something that, like they said, they believed it was going to get resolved before the next season and the trade would go through fine. But now things are not looking good for
brutal,
Toronto.
brutal.
In other news, Draymond Green, who was a free agent, I was like, dang, he's leaving Golden State. He's back to Golden State on a 1 year, $27.7 million contract. You know his time's coming soon, but I mean, it's at least cool to see him go back with Curry and I guess see what the Warriors can do this year. Probably retire as a member of that team.
Yeah, we have a Warriors friend, and he's always joking about how Warriors Twitter's going off right now, and they are not happy with their franchise. The Warriors GM just doing absolutely nothing. The Warriors have gotten rage baited by LeBron s- for years now, for years upon years. Everybody's like, LeBron's going to the Warriors, LeBron's going to the Warriors, and it's just never happened. And now they decide to funnel in a bunch of money to get Draymond Green on with $27 million. It's just time to wrap it up for the Warriors. They gotta move on. They need to get new players, new faces into this team. It's good that they got Yaxel, but like it's time to start moving into a different direction and start having that championship mindset uh going forward.
And I mean, I understand it to a degree. Like they are grasping at the threads because obviously Curry's still Curry and can be that guy on any given night. And obviously, after the whole dynasty situation, then after KD left, they went out and they got another championship when people didn't think they were going to get another one. So part of their front office feels like they can always compete, but at this point, like it's time to let it die. Clay's already gone. Draymond was gonna be gone, and then you bring him back. Like it is time to reset and get a fully new team and a new direction. You can't keep holding on to what you had at this point.
You know, people were saying that like it w- uh, Stephen Curry could go to a different team, but I really don't see it. I see him sticking out. He wants to stay in Golden State. He loves it there. He wants to retire there. It's just unfortunate that these later years of his career, his organization has not supported him. Kind of similar with the Giannis deal. Giannis wasn't happy. He still wanted to win another championship, so he moved out. Where I feel like for Curry, he's gotten his championships, he's gotten his rings, he's gotten all the credit he could get, and it's just sad to see, honestly, such a generational player just wither away on a crapshoot of a team.
I just feel like the office has done so poor in constructing that team. Like you really think Curry and Draymond, obviously they're Warriors legends in their old age, but you think throwing Kristaps Porzingis, a man made of glass, alongside that, and Brandon Podziemski as a member of the starting lineup night in and night out, and then backing him up with Moses Moody and Quentin Post is gonna get the job done. And I mean Jimmy Butler too, like he's on the downtrend. Like it just feels like such a poorly put together team.
Yeah, it's just zero upside.
That'll bring us to a team that does have some upside. The GM is already back to work now that he's in Philadelphia. Contavious Caldwell Pope, after his buyout, has agreed to a deal with the Sixers. And this is a guy, obviously, loved him as a member of the Nuggets, was on the bubble championship team, the Lakers with LeBron. And he's been struggling the past 2 seasons, but it's a guy that has been a perennial defender and shooter and leader at points in this league. And so, I mean, it says something that LeBron really likes this guy to bring him to help shore up the bench in Philadelphia.
Yeah, KCP, he's a proven player. He's won a championship before and had a role in that team. And he's just like he's exactly who you want on your team if you're the 76ers. And we were kind of talking about last episode when LeBron first got traded. We're like it's good and all, but like where's the depth? Like with a 40 plus year old LeBron isn't going to be playing that many minutes, surely. Like you got to make some subs for your players. There's been multiple cases like with the Knicks where your starting five can't play all 48 minutes. Like it wears and tears your team. But adding such a proven player, even though like you said he's been struggling, but I just don't think he was on like great teams. I think that he still is a great player and he's huge for the Sixers.
I'm just so sad he ever decided to leave the Nuggets, bro. Could leave the Nuggets because he would still be probably our starting shooting guard. But with the Sixers, I'm starting to see the vision a little more on that. They've got the five that we talked about last week, and then off the bench they've got Phylon, Anthony Simons, Dean Wade, and KCP right now, with a couple of other guys. The one question up in the air that we also talked about last week is just at center. They've got no depth there, and they've got Embiid as their center. So it's just going to be interesting to see how it all fits together.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the centers are running out because people keep signing them. They are centers are valuable in the league, even though it's such an offensive league. They are valuable because there are many of them. Uh, it's just somebody like Arrowhawk 40 is not going to hold it up in the as a defensive player, and I I just don't see how he would match up against other great players if Embiid, which he most likely won't be able to play a bunch of games. So, like, what it all depends what version of Embiid you're gonna get, and I'm interested to see if they end up signing another big to back him up.
I mean, obviously, they've still got some more money to dish out because of how cheap the LeBron contract was, which brings me back a little bit to the Draymond talking about of like the first thing I told you when I saw it. I was like, you're getting 27, Draymond's getting 27.7 million a year. Meanwhile, LeBron's getting 8 million a year. Like, what is going on?
Yeah,
Obviously, I know LeBron is like taking that pay cut, but still,
I don't know. It's the Sixers are getting so lucky. It's pissing me off, but I mean they're making great moves. Their GM is on some other timing, and he's really giving the Sixers what they need to compete in the East and compete for an NBA title.
I can already see the headlines when next season starts after like the first 2, 3 weeks of the season, and the Sixers are like first or second in the East, and everyone's going crazy over them. And then the next week, all in one week, Joe Embiid goes down, LeBron goes down, and then one of Tyrese Maxey, Edgecomer, Jaylen Brown goes down, and then they're just gonna draw. And I don't know.
You
That'll bring us to our last piece of news, the Spencer Jones Chronicles for the Nuggets. So this is a guy on a two-way contract. We got him out of Stanford, and he had some great games for us last year. With all our injuries, he was a guy that was in the starting lineup. He wasn't a perennial scorer or anything, but he would have random nights where he could go for 30. He has one of the weirdest looking jump shots in the league, but it's pure. And this was a guy in the series against the T-Wolves. He was one of our only reliable players. And so he was someone we
But
wanted to re
Caleb, how much do you guys pay him?
we'll get there, bro. We'll get there. So it's a guy we wanted to re-sign. I didn't think we were going to. And then I get the notification that he was a free agent. I get the notification that an offer's been extended to him. I'm like, okay, like good for him. Where's he gonna go? Oklahoma City Thunder extend him an offer. It's a team that could make him into a very quality basketball player, and he could be a gadget guy over there. But with that, he was a restricted free agent. So we had the opportunity to match his contract in 24 hours. The almost entire 24 hours went by, and we were kind of in a trap situation because if we match the contract, we're the only team in the NBA in the second apron. We matched the contract. It's about 13 million a year for Spencer Jones, and now Denver is the only team in the second apron with the Peyton Watson decision still looming. And what we wanted to do with him was probably sign and trade, but now the only way we could sign and trade him is if we got picks back or a contract that we could take on. So it's not looking like we can get players from a sign and trade. And the Nuggets are really stuck. Sam Presti put us in a rough situation, although we do get Spencer Jones back.
Yeah, the Nuggets are in quite the pickle because, it's not really the team that is second apron-esque. Like you think, oh, they're in the second apron. Surely they got a super team. No. They got Spencer Jones, Cam, they've got Nicola, they got
Christian Brown
Jamal,
getting
Christian Brown. Like it's just like there's got to be some moves here, surely. But they're kind of stuck here, and they're gonna get some consequences because of it. Being above the second apron, it's just really the second apron really hurts the franchise very quickly, especially with somebody like Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic on that team. It could really just affect their later years and the later ends of their prime.
I mean, like you said, it's not a second apron team when you look at some of the other rosters in the league. And so it really just it's like I've been saying, it feels like we're just going to be stuck this season. And Nuggets fans, no one can see the vision that the front office has. And so it just feels like as a franchise, it's kind of lost at this point and grasping for kind of like the Warriors grasping for straws and shreds of a championship that we got a couple years ago.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm looking for these cats right now. I don't know where they are.
They're about to sneak up on you and get you.
They're-
But that's about all the recent news we've got. Not too much going on recently. A couple other re-signings. I know Najee Marshall re-signed with Dallas today. Um, but we'll go over some debates this week. One that Milo wanted us to cover. We've already talked about Steph Curry today and Golden State, a little bit of his legacy there, but is Steph Curry a top 10 player of all time?
Yeah, I was having this debate recently at dinner with my family and one of my dad's former coworkers. He's from Philly and he was like, Mile, tell me your top 10. And I didn't mention Curry at the time. I kind of just spitballed it. I didn't really have a solidified top 10. I was just naming 10 players because he thought Kobe was like the third best player of all time. And I, my little brother tells me like, where's Stephen Curry in it? And I really didn't think about it, but like Stephen Curry has such a great story in the fact that he got drafted to a team. He completely like built that team from his own, and he got some players, and he went on to win some NBA championships with the super team. And then, like we were saying, he ended up getting a championship pretty much on his own. And I truly think like I don't know. I'll run this by you. Like, do you think he's better than like a Magic Johnson, or do you think Magic has him on this?
I mean, I feel like
Because
there's
how I see it, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, and then like Shaq. But like towards the later of the 10, it's Bird and Magic are right next to each other. And I think Stephen Curry, I think that's where we got it. Is Stephen Curry better than Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, or is he a little bit worse? And needs to go to that like 9 or 8 spot?
I do feel like things kind of all run together there in the later half of the back of the tens. I think there's definitely an argument to be made. I think I would need to sit down. I mean, obviously I agree with that top three. It's Jordan, LeBron, Kareem. I like Shaq in the top 10. I like Kobe in the top 10. I like Larry Bird over Curry. I like
I think Kobe Bryant is the 11th best player of all time.
That's crazy. That's so crazy to me. I don't
I'll name
understand where
10
all
players
the
right now.
Kobe.
Michael, uh, LeBron, Kareem, Shaq, Larry, Larry Bird,
That's
Magic
five.
Johnson,
That's six if you
okay,
count Magic.
Tim Duncan,
Okay. That's seven.
uh, Stephen Curry,
I don't think so.
and and
And that's only eight.
there's definitely
Who's
some.
are on there
Will,
next? Maybe.
uh,
Dirk, Hakeem.
no, not oh Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know about Hakeem though,
Who else are we
but
missing?
but
Who
I
else are we
do.
missing? I
What
feel
I'm
like we're
saying,
missing someone that is like
still, I
important.
don't think he's. People have him at their 4 or their
I
5,
mean,
and I just
yeah,
don't think.
obviously
I think
that's too
all
high.
those
Obviously
players
that's too high.
are better than Kobe Bryant. I truly think that Kobe Bryant without Shaquille O'Neal would not have done the had the same amount of success. I think he gets overhyped because Shaquille O'Neal was the best player on that Lakers team, and Kobe Bryant was not able to get those other championships with without Shaquille O'Neal. I truly believe that. I think there are 9 other players better than Kobe Bryant.
I mean,
Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean,
Tell me I'm
he
wrong.
got two without Shaq though.
I know, but like, okay, that's 2, but the others were with Shaq, and Shaq completely like
Changed the trajectory of his career, I guess.
Shaq was the best player on those teams, and I think that there's other players with 2 NBA. Oh my God, with 2 NBA championships that did way more on that. And I just think that Kobe Bryant, yes, he was. I'm not like he's still one of the best players the league has ever seen, but think there are. I think he gets overhyped because Mamba mentality, like that's all dope and stuff like that. And I was arguing with this guy about Kobe. Uh, he's like, well, he's one of the like the greatest killers that the league has ever seen. But like, what are you looking at? Oh, well, yeah,
Kobe,
he said he's
bro.
one of the biggest killers he's ever. I was like, it's not the top 10 isn't based off of the best
Killers
mentality.
mentality, yeah.
It's about the accolades, what they did for the league, what they accomplished, and like the difficulty of what they did. And I just don't think Kobe Bryant has uh he gets overhyped because yeah, he has 4 championships, but like he Shaq genuinely carried him for that. He had Phil Jackson, one of the greatest coaches on his team, and I just think that yeah, Kobe's a great player, but I don't think I think there are 9 other players better than him.
I like how this has switched from a Curry top 10 all time to a Kobe debate.
Yeah,
But
sorry. I
I
just
think a
had
good
to.
debate is Kobe versus Curry.
Who's
I
better?
I feel like I want to say Kobe, son. I genuinely do. I genuinely think this is extreme Kobe slander, bro. I
I
don't
mean,
understand the people that try to be like, oh, he's like the 15th best player in the
I'm not
league.
saying 15.
This
Like,
dude genuinely won more rings than 95% in the NBA, was the yin to Shaq's yang. What did Shaq win without Kobe?
Shaq was the number one player on their team.
I agree with that. But when Shaq left Kobe, look at Kobe's longevity. Look at what he was able to do for his team for the entirety of his career. Meanwhile, Shaq was just bumming around after he left that portion of his prime. And sure, you can look at prime Shaq and say that, but look at the entirety of Kobe's career. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything when Shaq started hanging out either. He just like towards the end of the career he was on the Lakers, but he was still bumming around on the Lakers. Granted they had kind of a piss
Did you
poor
see
team.
that last game ever? His goodbye performance, 60 piece.
Yeah. Bro, okay. He had one good game. I like I said, I think there's genuinely nine other players that are better than Kobe.
I think we can definitely put that up for debate out on socials this week to see how the people think. Which takes me back to Curry. I genuinely believe Curry is probably the best point guard of all time. Probably over Magic, probably top 10.
I think Magic gets overhyped because once again, the Lakers they had a great team. Magic was a great player, but I think that, Stephen Curry changed the game in the fact that the league will never be the same because of what Stephen Curry did for the league. He showed that the three ball is absolutely the way to play in the NBA today. And okay, get out of here. Get out. Get out. I just think that Stephen Curry showed the league that if you take these crazy shots out back, it opens up more opportunities on offense in the paint and along the arc. And I think for that generational talent and stuff like that, I don't think greatest of all player or greatest of all time. I think it also has to do with what they did for the league. And I think Stephen Curry is probably the biggest game changer right behind Shaq in the fact that his dominance behind the arc. So I think that Stephen Curry is the greatest point guard of all time.
Oh, I thought you were about to say greatest player of all time. I was like,
No,
whoa, 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 whoa,
point
whoa,
guard.
whoa.
So I think that
I
it
think
is
he's probably
fair.
top 10. I think
It
he's
I think he is in the top 10. Now the debate for sure is whether like I said, I think that Magic and Bird are always right next to each other in people's top
Who do you
10.
have out of the two of them? Because I got Bird above Magic.
Yeah, probably Bird then Magic, but I like, do you sandwich Stephen Curry right in between the pause? Oh, pause. But like, do you put them right there? I would put them right. I put them right above Magic, maybe not above Bird.
All right. Well, that'll bring us to another conversation, which I mean is kind of going off what we've talked about a little bit so far, is winning rings and winning championships. Obviously, that is the be all end all in some people's mind. Like all you're competing for each year is to win an NBA championship and rack up those accolades, which is why like we didn't even mention it when we were discussing top 10, but people have Bill Russell super high because of the championships. And that's just an accolade that is proven. You can look at someone's resume and see that. But in the modern day, with all these stats, with all these offense, with what people are able to accomplish, breaking records, what is ring culture's impact even on the game anymore? How much does it matter? And now it feels like if one player gets a ring, if a player gets one ring, that's all they need for their career. Meanwhile, players were in the 90s in the past and they're like, you got to get three, you got to get three, you got to get four or five, as many rings as possible. And I mean, that's still the driving factor for like a Curry, a LeBron, maybe even a KD, people that have multiple champions, a Kawhi, but I don't know. Just thoughts on ring culture.
Yeah, ring culture, in my opinion, is dwindling by the years. Like we haven't seen a back-to-back NBA champion team since the Warriors in since the Warriors. there's been 8 different championship teams, and I think in today's age, a ring is so much more valuable in the fact that winning a championship takes so much more. The game is so advanced now. Uh, Players are so advanced that there's a lot more talent in the pool of the NBA, and the fact that there can be a player off the bench that ends up dropping, averaging 18, 20 points, where back then that kind of wasn't a thing. There was a lot more role players and there was a very condensed group of superstars. Nowadays, I feel like any given night, there's players who can have great tears and great stints in the league. So in that fact, I also think with the aprons and stuff like that, there's more rules on how good your team can be with salary cap and stuff like that. So I just think that because Nick's Twitter has been going crazy about back to back. I truly do not think we'll go back to back. I want to, but it, it
So did I, buddy.
it's so difficult now because teams will literally in the offseason pick your team apart and build a team to beat you. And I feel like back in the day they did not do that. And I think players like it's so much harder for organizations to win that amount of rings in just one player's career. So I think nowadays, like Giannis's ring, he's got one ring, but people are starting to credit him for how hard that ring was. Like he's a great player, and he's probably better than these players who have won uh one or two more championships than him, just because it is so much harder nowadays to win a championship. I think that needs to be considered in some of these arguments that these all-time arguments that ri rings in the past are probably not as valuable anymore because just like Bill Russell, like he has so many, like people already like don't really credit his as much. We might have to start discrediting some of the rings back in the past. Back, oh my God, back in the past now, because it's just it's so hard to like say whose ring is more valuable than others. But I think that rings won today in this kind of era are really, really valuable compared to some back then.
I think it's a great point you made about how a team wins a championship, and in the offseason, teams that are on the verge of competing for a championship or just want to shake things up will literally pick apart the champion that year and do whatever they can to beat them. You look at the Nuggets. The Nuggets smoked the T-Wolves in the first round of the year they won the finals, and the T-Wolves did everything to get more physical and more scoring and better. And now the Nuggets haven't beat them in a series since. You look at the Celtics, teams did what they could to figure out and beat that team. You look at the Thunder, the Spurs literally just built and built and built because they knew if Wemby got to face them alongside some help, they would be able to get it done. And now you look at the Knicks, the Spurs, again, they're getting some size alongside Wemby. The Thunder are kind of standing pat with what they have because they knew if they got past the Spurs and got past the th got to face the Knicks in the finals, it could have been a completely different story, and they might be back-to-back champions. So I think front offices never used to be. I mean, sure, maybe to a degree, but they're not cutthroat like they are these days of trying to sabotage other teams and just they want chaos to happen. They want to prevent back-to-backs, and they keep the league interesting that way.
Yeah, like you said, like those are great examples. The Spurs completely built their team to beat the Thunder. The Knicks originally, we built our team to beat the Celtics. We couldn't we had success everywhere else. We just could not beat the Celtics. So we get players like OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges to guard Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. We get those two defensive players because we could not contain them with Julius Randle. We could not contain them with Evan Fournier. It was just like teams nowadays are just picking apart, finding those championship teams' weakness and going after it. And when you're a championship team, you're right at that cap. You're at that salary cap because you have to pay your players. and you can't really make moves. So you're stuck with your team. I'm not saying that like, oh, it sucks to be stuck with that team, but like you can't really make many moves and you kind of just got to run it back until you trade your players because these other teams are just coming at you trying to pick your team apart. Like the Sixers this year. The Sixers goal is to beat us and the Cavs. That is the Sixers goal. They are building this team to take over the East and they're getting these players. A quick guard like Tyrese Maxey is kind of hard for the Knicks to contain because we like to play kind of a slower pace of ball. And uh, I just think that rings nowadays it's just so much more valuable. It's so much more tricky. There's so much more that goes into a championship nowadays than it did back in the 80s and 90s.
I mean, two other examples before I kind of switch back to the actual ring part of the conversation. The Pacers going to get Zubac because Miles Turner was their biggest bust in that series against the Thunder. And so they went to get that size. And then you look at a team like the Nuggets. The reason the Nuggets have not made it even back to the Western Conference Finals is because they haven't done anything to get better. They haven't. They have, while these other teams are continuing to build on what they've done to win championships, the Thunder just stood pat, or the Nuggets just stood pat, and it has came to bite them in the butt. Um, but you look at players like Giannis. Shea will probably get another one. I can almost guarantee it. Jokic with one ring. And these rings mean so much. Obviously, I'm biased, but my argument for Jokic being a center on the level of Hakeem Olajuwon all time is there because of his MVPs and because of how hard it is to get one ring.
Yeah, like some people even say like, should we start considering Jokic as one of those top 15 players? He only has one NBA championship and some MVPs, but like I think people are starting to realize that these rings are more valuable, and those rings in the past it kind of came down to who had the best player. It wasn't really about uh who had the yes, who had the best scheme. Phil Jackson kind of like brought that into the mix, but like who back then it really was who had the best team. And nowadays there's teams that on paper would be leaps and bounds better and they're losing to teams that are not nearly as good. And it's just like what is going on? Like the Spurs this year just had the code and beat the OKC Thunder, the reigning champions, the team that went 20-1 this year. Uh they beat them completely out throughout the season. And it's just like people are asking like what's going on? Teams just literally are building their teams to beat the previous champions. And it's very interesting to see in this day and age.
It's so matchup dependent in the modern day. They're like matchups and health are just two of the biggest things in the playoffs for who you want to face every year. We talked about it before the playoffs started. I was like, Nuggets, we cannot play the T-Wolves and we cannot play the Knicks in the finals because it's not going to go good. For you, Knicks Thunder, I mean, the Knicks obviously were playing insane basketball and it probably would have been a good series, but I felt like the Thunder were ready to be able to deal with the kind of basketball the
Yeah,
Knicks play.
The Thunder literally beat us. They beat us every time. The whole time I was telling you, I hope we play the Spurs. We beat the Spurs multiple times. I hope we play the Spurs. And because I knew the Thunder they have that code to beat us. And it's just a horrible matchup for us. And I just think that's what it comes to nowadays.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Start
But
jumping on the keyboard.
I mean, yeah, I think I have Jokic extremely high. I'm willing to argue Giannis high. I'm willing to argue Shea as a top five, maybe higher point guard in NBA history because these rings are so valuable.
Okay.
You didn't like that? You didn't like
No,
that?
it's okay. I just hate. I'm not a Shea fan.
I'm not a
Shea
Shea fan
hater.
either, bro.
I'm a Shea hater.
I don't like him either, bro, but you can't deny it. That's a debate we can get into in another week. But you know what time it is?
It's game time.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do some more games this week. Had some fun last week doing it. able to fill time, test a little bit of the ball
Caleb
knowledge.
sold.
I'm not gonna lie.
Comment, hashtag Caleb sold.
Apparently I'm catching flack for not being good at the 1 to 100 game and some of these other ones. So we're running it back today. We're gonna get back to that one and some other stuff in today's episode. But we're gonna start out with a big old ball knowledge test. Hoop grid.
HoopGrid. All right, let's start with Knicks and Lakers. I know one already. This is pretty easy. This is low-hanging fruit, but
That's
Julius
de
Randle.
that's definitely something we could probably do better than in the
Well,
end,
yeah,
I
we can
feel
also.
like.
We're
Josh
able to
Hart,
do more. Yeah,
um,
well, Josh Hart could be. Surely he's more rare than Julius Randle. Nope, he's not.
hmm.
All right. Let's see. Let's see.
Was Quincy AC Kings and Knicks? I believe he played for the Kings as well as the Knicks. Okay, okay.
Uh, Evan Lily mentioned him today. Evan Fournier. What? I must be tripping, bro. Or was it Burks? Okay, there you go.
I
Alec
mean,
Burks.
let's just fill it out and then we can always try to do better. Like
Yeah.
Sixers Bulls, Jimmy Butler played for both of them.
Jimmy.
Dude, it feels like years ago that he was
Is
on
he
the
the third?
Bulls. Yeah,
I did not know he was Jimmy Butler the third. It's
now
interesting.
you do. Now you do.
Let's see. That's 12.
Colin Sexton was a Laker and a Bull because he's a
That is
Laker now
true.
and he was a Bull last season.
Oh,
So
I wonder if it's updated. It's not.
it's
It's to
not,
2025. It's to
yeah, yeah.
2025. Let's do Celtics and Lakers. Luka Garza. He okay. Luka Garza did play for the Lakers. I know that. Right?
I don't think so.
He might have been on two-way.
I mean, I know there's just some more low-hanging fruits I see. Like Kings Bulls is like Levine, DeRozan. Um, Celtics Sixers could be Jaylen Brown. Um,
He did play for the Lakers.
he did.
Yeah. Or no, he didn't. Never mind. I'm tripping.
I'm trying to get deep. I'm trying to get deeper, bro.
Uh,
I'm just so current knowledge based that it's tough. It's tough out here. But I said you could go DeRozan
uh,
or Levine, Kings and Bulls.
DeMar DeRozan. Jesus.
Yeah, bad.
Levine. Brutal. That's the thing. And you could also see right here how many possible players have played for each. That's another thing. Did Ooh,
Ooh,
what is his name? Oh my gosh. Is it's Collins? Is it's an old player. What is his name? What is his name? Is it
uh,
Doug? No, maybe it's not. I could be tripping. That was like Doug Collins or something like that. Uh,
a Bull and a Sixer is also Andre Drummond, which is probably better
oh,
than Jimmy Butler.
100%. Andre Drummond.
Wow.
Wow. By point
By
zero
point
one.
zero 0.01. We'll take it.
Uh, let's see. Let's do Lakers and Bulls. I feel like that should be
I
pretty
mean,
easy.
a Sixer and a Celtic is Jaylen Brown, but it might not be updated.
And it's probably, I wonder if it is. Surely that's such a, no, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
wow.
Let's see. Celtics and the Kings. Bulls and Lakers, bro. I feel like that should be such an easy one.
Lonzo Ball.
Oh yeah, you did. Lonzo.
Lonzo. I was trying to think
Sh-
of people that,
Shout
yeah.
out Troy Dan.
I was trying to think of people that played during like the Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, early LeBron Lakers years that have all just been shipped out to multiple other teams at this
Uh,
point. I feel like one of them had to have gotten shipped to the Celtics. Oh, Rajon Rondo.
yeah, he did play for Bulls. That's probably definitely the highest one. Yeah. Don- Dante DiVincenzo played for the Kings? Yes, he did.
Hey, wow.
It's not as good as
It's
Quincy
not
Acy
it's
though.
not bad though.
Uh,
Alec Burks was a good pull.
thank you.
Lakers next. I feel like we can definitely do better in that corner.
Uh, Lakers Knicks.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh boy. Oh
Oh
my God.
boy. A little bit
Uh,
better.
did Kevin Knox end up playing for the Lakers? No, he didn't.
Kings Celtics.
Bro.
Kings Celtics. Hey, okay. Tiny Archibald.
Oh my gosh. Well, we completed it. Let's try to get it. I feel like
Got a lot of bronze.
Jerry. Nope.
Oh, Jerry Lucas is Knicks Kings, but I doubt he'd be. All right,
Oh,
let's go to some 2K. Let's go to some 2K.
some 2K knowledge. Get some older players
I'm
in
so
here.
rusty. I wish I was still working my 2K lobe.
It's just these ones are killing me. Rajon Rondo and Drew Holiday. I don't know why. But let's get Zach LaVine out of here.
Yeah, that's the
17.
worst. Let's at least try to get all gold, bro.
Yeah. He played for the Bulls.
Jeremy
No.
Lin was a Knick and a Laker.
Yeah, he's gonna be high though.
Yeah, I feel like he will.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang. I
What
guarantee
teams did
viewers
Valentine play
I
for?
guarantee viewers are gonna be screaming at us the Bulls. I don't know if he played for the Lakers or the Sixers.
I feel like he played for the Sixers. No, he didn't. Oh, you.
I thought of another Laker Nick. Who was it? Carmelo Anthony.
That's definitely number one. Ugh.
Wow, that's actually terrible.
Of love.
I was just thinking
Oh!
of him. I was just thinking of him. I was thinking of him for
Oh
Sixers
my
Bulls.
gosh.
I was thinking of him for Sixers Bulls, bro.
Ooh.
But I don't think he actually played for the Sixers, but I was thinking of a 2K player that played for the Bulls, and I was like, okay, we can just take shots. Okay, okay. Best of the day. Best of the
Let's
day.
go.
Gorgeous Niang.
Didn't he play
Sixers
for
Celtics.
didn't he play for the Bulls though? No, he didn't.
Played for the Heat, I know. Gorgeous Niang. Sixers Celtics.
He
Bro, he did though. He did play for the Celtics though, didn't he?
I think he played for the 76ers. I don't think he played for the Celtics.
Bro, he did. He did.
The Celtics and the Sixers.
Maybe he never played for him, but he was traded there.
All right, I say we hold it. This is our thing. We'll try to beat the rarity score next time.
All right, all right.
All right,
61-20. Not bad,
six.
not a bad start.
All
Back. Time to regain the honor. 1 to 100.
right.
I caught a lot of flack because I sucked at giving the right numbers, apparently.
That,
Apparently, like people you played against in the finals should not be 95s.
yeah, that should be like your wife is a 95, not the person that you played on the way of your playoff run on the
Oh, I
opposite side.
guess you're right. I guess you're right.
All right, Caleb, I we're doing current players,
Yeah.
correct? All right, Caleb, I have a player in mind.
All right. Steph Curry.
Uh, 25.
Wemby.
Uh, 74.
Jokic.
20, 23.
Hartenstein.
15.
Dylan Harper.
Uh, I'd say 80.
What was Wemby? Like a 70 something?
Yeah, 74.
Um, so the Spurs are kind of close. Cat.
3.
Okay. I mean, I don't think it's a Spur, but I don't think where would relation come from the Spurs? De'Aaron Fox.
26.
So it's definitely not a Spur. Wemby was 74. Dylan Harper was an 80. Dang, I'm really not grasping that much here so far. Hmm. Steph Castle.
76.
Keldon Johnson.
Uh, 14.
So the big three of the Spurs are all like okay numbers, but none of these other Spurs players have a lot of value. Bismack Biyombo.
0.
Okay.
Actually, I'll give you 16.
Thanks. Anthony Edwards.
73.
So I mean I would think it's player in the West. Um T-Wolves, Spurs, maybe a guard. Bones Highland.
Uh, 65.
Rob Dillingham.
64.
Give me gosh, bro. LaMelo Ball.
Uh, 63.
Reed Shepherd.
Uh, let's see, 79.
Ben Thompson.
Oh, come on, Caleb. 75.
It's nothing to do with college. It's a guard in the West. If I had to guess, Jamal Murray, but Jokic wasn't high.
Uh, 50. No, not even 50. 45.
And I guess Hardenstein, that wasn't high, so it's probably not Shea. So I still haven't even gotten the team yet, I don't think. Darren Peterson,
Uh, 78.
Ja Morant.
Uh, 63.
Gosh, I'm just taking shots here, bro.
Just what
Kyrie.
what do all the that's 89.
Okay, okay, okay. Luca.
Uh 67.
Kyrie was high. Darren Peterson was like 78. Wimby was,
What do the high numbers all have in common?
I don't know. Wimby has nothing in common with Kyrie. Reed Shepherd was kind of high. Dylan Harper and Steph Castle were high. Ant was kind of high. Jaw wasn't bad. I mean, Thompson wasn't bad. Darius Garland. Bro, I'm not seeing it.
Darius Garland is like 50.
I don't think you're leading me well, bro. AJ Devonsa.
Uh I'm just gonna say 64.
LeBron.
LeBron, just gonna say actually for DeBonta and LeBron, I'll say like a 70.
Shea.
Shea,
Okay, 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 okay. It's high draft picks. It's higher draft picks, I feel like. Like it might have to do something with
Shea,
draft placement.
Shea is a, I mean, like a 54.
Kyrie was the number one pick. LeBron was the number one pick. AJ was the number one pick. Darren Peterson was high. Ant was high. But I mean that wouldn't make any that wouldn't give me correlation to anything. Um, it's got nothing to do with championships. I don't have a position named down. I still don't think I've guessed the team. Gonna just try to guess a team. DeMar DeRozan,
Uh, 25.
Trey Murphy,
25. Actually, Trey Murphy can be like 53.
Zach Edey,
Zach Edey, 0. Just gonna say 0 for him.
Brandon Miller.
Oh my goodness. Kill. You're gonna kill yourself.
Am
Once you
I?
know. Yes. Brandon Miller is a 16.
Cade Cunningham,
He's like a uh whatever I gave the band son,
70.
like
Trey
70.
Young,
0.
Giannis,
Uh 25.
Kawhi,
Uh 25.
Halliburton,
0.
Harden, I'm not on to anything,
Uh,
bro. I'm not on to anything.
you've been saying the right things. You've been saying the right things. When you've been processing things, you've been saying the right things.
I mean, I've been saying high draft picks, but I can't. That doesn't help me nail a pick or a player.
High draft pick in the West. James Harden is a uh
High draft pick in the West. There's been
30.
tons of high draft picks in the West. Cooper Flagg.
100.
Gosh, bro. That's why Kyrie was so high.
You're on the team. You're saying high draft picks. I gave all those players high numbers
I think
because
Kyrie should have been higher.
yeah, he was an older.
Teammate, former number one pick.
I didn't put anybody above 80 until Kyrie, and I thought you would thought, oh, he's on the Mavs, and then
Yeah, I
because
guess
he's
you're right.
older, uh, because I gave you high ratings
So
for younger
Bonsa and Peterson
players.
were like 70s. LeBron, I guess, was a former number one. Okay.
Now
All
you
right.
can see the
I
vision.
took a little bit of help, but yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay, here we go.
I
Dean
got mine.
Field. All right, we're going with Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson is probably like a 15.
Okay. I'm gonna go out west. Let's go for Luka Doncic.
Like like 20.
Hmm. Brandon Miller.
Brandon Miller is maybe like a 35.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Anthony Edwards.
Maybe like a 50.
Okay. Kawhi Leonard.
Like a 40.
Hmm. Let's see. What about Jaren Jackson Jr.?
Like uh like a 25.
Okay. Let's see. Nikola Jokic.
Like 90.
Spencer Jones.
Like like a 95.
95 Jamal Murray.
Like a 90.
Cam Johnson.
Ding 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 ding
Woo!
ding.
Okay. But look at you.
There we go. There we
Look at
go.
you. Redemption. That's the biggest issue. You just got spitball
That
players
was
out.
quick. That was quick. All right. You want to do another one? I got one more written down.
Okay, Austin Reeves.
10,
James Harden.
10,
Kawhi Leonard.
30,
RJ Barrett.
40,
Okay. Let's go with Walker Kessler.
like a 50, like a 15. Excuse me.
Uh, Paulo Banchero.
Like a 20.
Uh, uh, Anthony Davis.
40.
40. Dwight Howard. Or he's retired. Never mind. Uh, Clint Capella.
Like 15.
Uh, Zubac.
15.
Uh, Tyrese. No, not Tyrese. Davion Mitchell.
Like 55.
Okay. Davion Mitchell. Bam Adebayo.
Like 30.
Okay. Uh, Zach LaVine.
25.
DeMar DeRozan.
25.
Tyrese Halliburton.
35.
Buddy Hield.
30.
Why was Davion Mitchell higher? The heck? Carl Anthony Towns.
85.
85? Holy crap. Tyrese Maxey.
40.
Why was Cat 85? Jalen Brunson?
92.
Josh Hart?
90.
OG Anunoby.
90.
Mikal Bridges.
96.
96. Mitchell Robinson.
87.
Tyler Kolek.
89.
Mo Diawara. Deuce McBride.
85. And Deuce McBride is a 93.
Jordan Clarkson.
Like a 90.
Jeremy Shohan.
Like a 80.
Oh my gosh. Landry Shamet.
Like a
Jose
93.
Alvarado.
Bing, 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 bing,
Because that's why I
bing.
said Davion Mitchell.
Because it's a
Oh
small
yes,
defense.
scrappy
Yeah.
guard. Okay, bet.
Nice, dude. Surprised that took you the longest after you saw Jose in person.
Yeah, I know. I did see him in person. Touched him with my own bare hands.
Time for some NBA wavelength.
Wait.
Let's go. You want to guess or do you want to have the number? Do you want me to have the number?
Uh, I can do the number.
All right, bet.
All right.
Ready?
Back two.
That just hurt my ears so bad.
Sorry.
Milo, give me a basketball shoe.
Uh, let's see a basketball shoe. Here, I'll pull up a photo of them. You see those? CJ
Oh,
McCollum's.
I've never even seen those in my life. That's like a one. That is
CJ McCollum.
horrible. That is horrible. That's like a one, maybe a two, but that's disgusting. Um, Milo, give me give me a player from this year's rookie class.
Oh no. Uh, Nate Mint.
mean, I like Native, but I mean, he's been stinky-ish so far. So, hey, what are you doing?
What?
What was that?
Talking about me?
Oh. Um, Maybe like a three, a two, a one still, kind of that area going into the last question. So I'm gonna need something that I know Milo's got some ball knowledge on. Milo, give me an Oreo flavor.
Mm-mm. So subjective though. All Oreos are good though. That's the problem. Let's go with let's go with a double stuffed Oreo on a really hot day.
I mean, that's not great. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's not that good. Unless it is, I don't know. I think just solely based off that shoe and like maybe you just not knowing too much about some of the shitters in this draft class is why you said native
Oreo.
man.
Think about the Oreo.
So I'm thinking about the Oreo. I'm thinking about the shoe mainly. That shoe was absolutely horrible, which is gonna land me. I love a good double stuffed Oreo, not on a hot day. I think it's gonna land me at a two.
Yes! My gosh.
Got
I didn't want to
it.
give it away because I did say double. I said double stuffed. I tried
You
to
little
get
cheese
it.
ball, bro.
What? Two? It's a two. Double stuffed. Down. All right. Put my head down.
But there's definitely worse shoes than that. All right, yeah, put that head down, boy.
All
We're
right.
ready.
All right. I already know what you have. I
No,
already
you
know.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. But I guess I'll ask some questions. Caleb, give me a insect.
Insect.
This is very
Um,
important for my
okay,
research.
okay. I'm gonna say a dragonfly.
Mm, those are pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Give me a.
You're not gonna tell me where you at. You already know what it
No, I
is.
already know what it is. I don't.
Okay.
Can't let you know my next move.
Okay, shoot. So
Uh,
I'm going blind. I'm going blind this game.
yep.
Okay.
Name me a performance in the NBA, just like a stat line, somebody's stat line,
Does it have to be a real one, or could I just like make up
just a
a
made up one
hypothetical stat
or
line?
hypothetical.
Hypothetical stat line, 21 points, 9 of 15 shooting, 4 3-point, like 4 of 6 from deep, and then like 6 of 10 from the free throw line.
All right, Kim, I'm getting up for this one, right? I'm about to snipe it on two. You ready for this?
You're already guessing?
I'm guessing right now. Kim, give me eight.
It's a 6, brother.
No, what?
It's a 6, bro. That stat
Oh,
line's not an 8.
pretty good game.
Bro, there's way better games. An 8 stat line for me would have been like 38 points.
But the dragonfly.
A dragonfly's like a 6 in my book.
What? Those
Dang,
are
I guess we're
sick.
not on the same. Dang, my bad, yo, my bad.
I try to gain aura
That
there.
might be that's the biggest miss in
Negative
history
1,000
so far.
aura. Oh my gosh.
All right, well,
Crap. Are we doing another one?
Yeah, we'll do one round more each of these.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Yep.
Uh, Give me a 2K, a year of 2K.
Okay. 2K21.
2K20. But 20's higher in my mind. So it's like an 8-9 right now is what we're sitting at. Give me a superhero.
Uh, Hawkeye.
Guy, kind of lame in my books. It's got me down to like a 7, maybe even a 6. So I'm at like a 7-8 right now. Milo, give me a rapper for my last question.
Uh, 6'9".
Oh my gosh, bro. Dang, did you not like 2K21? I guess I did put belt to you all the time.
Okay, bro. Chill on that.
I'm guessing, I mean, 6'9's horrible in my opinion, but I don't think Hawkeye's like horrible, and I like 2K21 a lot, so it's gonna bring me down a lot. So I'm gonna guess a 4. 2K21's a 4 in your books?
Yeah, I don't think it's that good.
Bro, it
There
was
was
so good.
crazy amount of cheaters. The speed glitch was
I
horrible.
had Bull, so I
Oh
loved
my
it.
gosh. No, that was disgusting. Yeah, I hated 21.
Jeez. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
I'm 2 for 2. I'm so good at this, bro. I'm ready.
Caleb,
Yes.
name me a number 1 through 10.
Give me another
I'm
question,
joking.
bro.
Uh, let's see. Let's see. Give me a Pokemon.
Bro, I don't think your knowledge is deep enough for this.
It's okay. Spin it right at me. The Sunyon.
Gonna say Grumpig.
I know who Grumpig is, bro.
Do you?
Yes, he's one of the starter Pokemons, right?
No,
Fire.
no, that's Tepig, son.
But isn't that the bigger one?
No,
What?
that's Grumpig.
Oh, ew. Yikes. I'm thinking of three right now. Give me an
I'm
NBA
still going blind again. I'm still going.
NBA super
Oh
team.
my gosh. An NBA super team. The Brooklyn Nets. Katie, Harden, Kyrie.
That's okay. Give me
Bro, oh my gosh.
give me a
You're gonna be way off again, I have a feeling.
hmm, give me a give me a fast food restaurant.
A fast food
I'm looking
restaurant.
for an answer right now. Specific one to solidify what.
This one is perfect. Burger King.
Not really what I want to hear. I actually kind of like Burger
What'd you want to
King.
hear?
Burger King low-key has fire burgers. Oh, I wanted to hear. Because I was at a three. If you would have said Arby's, I would have been three. But now Burger King, that throws me for a loop. But out of super teams, I feel like of all super teams, the Knights are pretty. They turned out really bad, but they were all right. I want to go three.
Four.
Four?
Dang it, bro. You were saying Arby's would have catch you out of three. Burger King's definitely a four restaurant.
Yeah, I should have
Grumpig
said
is like a four
four.
Pokemon. And yes, the Brooklyn Nets were all right and had some great moments, but it turned out really bad. It's like a four.
Uh,
We got to dial in on me giving you clues. I feel like we're just off. Let's wrap up. We've got one more thing to do. Random team draft of
Yes.
current players. Little fantasy action.
All
Do
right.
we want to go? Let's do it. We get a starting five and a sixth man.
Okay.
And the sixth man cannot be a starter. On like
On a team.
say I get the Sixers, I would have to take like Phylon as my sixth
Okay.
man.
I'm about to ask. Let's see. Let's look. There's definitely a random team generator. Random team generator.
We're gonna see, we're gonna compete and see who has the better team.
All right. It's coming up with. Ready? Got the wheel right here.
All right. Do you want first pick or are we gonna do a snake?
Here, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot for who gets first pick. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh.
Rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper, scissors,
scissors,
shoot.
shoot. All right. Are we gonna do a snake? Like you pick, then I get two, and then you get two, and then or do we just
Sure,
I
we
guess
can
we can go
snake.
back and forth because it's random. Because it's
Yeah.
random, just go back and forth.
You got, I got the Dallas Mavericks. Give me Cooper Flagg.
Okay. Cooper
Put
Flag
him at my small
at the
forward.
small forward. Are we doing it where like no position locks?
I mean, no, there are position locks.
So I could put Joel Embiid at point guard.
No,
There
there
are
is.
position
Yeah,
locks.
there are
Okay,
position
okay,
locks.
okay, okay.
Okay, here we go. You're going now.
Got me on the edge of my seat. I don't know.
The Indiana Pacers.
Oh, there's a lot of really good point guards. But besides, you know, give me Pascal Siakam.
Okay,
There's not many good power forwards in the league.
sure, bro. Keep coping.
There's tons of good point guards.
Warriors.
Oh no.
Give me Stephen Curry. Oh my gosh, you are so cooked.
Ooh, ooh.
Curry's
Yeah.
going on my point guard, by the way.
Just wait till you have Draymond as your power forward. Yeah, you're
The
cooked,
Knicks.
buddy. Give me Jalen Brunson. That's why you don't take Halliburton. I'm telling you, what teams even have good power forwards? You flag it. There's a
Give me
good power
honest.
forward.
Give
Okay.
me honest. Give me honest. Give me power
There's a
forward.
good power forward. Like the only elite one in the league.
Oh, Kim, you got the Warriors. Who are you gonna get?
We got to go either Porzingis or Jimmy Butler, or we could go six man. I could take I'm gonna take Yaxel as my six man.
You love this guy.
Bro, I would have had to take an atrocious starter to go up against Curry, Giannis, and Cooper Flag. Oh,
Trailblazers.
let's go. That's big.
Okay. Can I get Damian Lillard as my six man?
No, he's the starter
What?
because he's gonna start for them. They've already said it.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%. They said they
Then
view
it's Ja
Damon
Morant.
not as a six man. You can take Jaw as a shooting guard.
I'm gonna take.
You can't take Denny.
Taking Donovan Cleveland.
Give me Jokic, bro. I need a center, bro. I need a center to what do I got?
Raptors.
Raptors. Yikes. I can't take Kawhi, right?
Nope.
Give me Scotty Barnes at the three.
So we both need a shooting guard, right?
I need a shooting guard and a center. You need a shooting guard and a six man.
That's right. I forgot about six man. Lakers.
Reeves.
Give me. Ooh. Give me Austin Reeves.
Okay. Come on. Come on. The
The
Jazz, the
Utah
Jazz, the
Jazz.
Jazz, the Jazz. Can I get Jaren Jackson as a center, or is that a power forward?
I mean, let's see. I'm gonna see what they list him as.
Okay. If not, I can take either Darren Peterson or Keontae
Jaren.
as my shooting guard, which I'm okay with. God,
Okay.
I hate this team.
It is saying they're listing him as a power forward center. So you
I'm
could do either.
I'm taking Darren Peterson.
Instead of Jaren Jackson?
Yeah, I'm leaving it open for center. I have to get a good center. It's the only way I can win. Your team's so much better than mine.
For my
This
six man.
I do have Brunson.
Oh,
The
the
Bucks, that's
Bucks.
bad. That's bad. That's bad. I mean, it's really not.
What's that other guy's name? What's the rookie's name?
You don't got it. You don't know
I
him.
don't know his name. I don't know if
He's probably gonna start anyways, so I wouldn't even let you have him.
Kyle Kuzma gonna start.
Kyle Kuzma is not gonna start in my books.
Is I'm just gonna go name a minute, bro. I don't care. Doesn't
Right.
matter. It's wraps anyways, bro, because you're about to get the Washington Wizards.
Then I get Anthony Davis.
Okay, then you're gonna get the Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn
Wemby,
Nets,
Wemby, Wemby, Wemby. Are you kidding me?
Utah Jazz.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you got Jaren,
I still don't think it's close. All right, let's go head to head. Point guard,
Stephen Curry.
Jalen Brunson. I'll take the point.
Yeah, bro, you got it because Jalen Brunson better.
All right, I'm up one. Shooting
Austin
guard,
Reeves.
Darren Peterson. I'll take that one.
No, bro, come on.
Sure, bro,
He's
you can
even
have
played.
it.
Actually, bro, he's even played a game. That's why you don't take rookies, bro.
Small forward,
Uh,
yep, you can have it. Power forward, yep, you can have it.
Giannis,
Center, I'll take
Donovan
it. Yeah,
Clingan,
JJJ better.
and Nita Man.
And Yaxel's better.
Yeah. So it's 3-3. Why did we do a six man? All right. Well, the comments will have to let us know which one's better.
Facts. Which team they like more?
Type one for mine and two for Caleb's.
I got Brunson, Darren Peterson, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Yaxel Lindenborg off the bench. Milo's got
I've got Stephen Curry, Austin Reeves, Cooper Flagg, Giannis, Donovan Clingan, Nate Man.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty
My
stinking
team is
good.
better. You want to do another one of those or no?
Yeah, let's do one more of those,
Okay.
and then we'll
You get
wrap
first
up.
spin this time.
Alrighty. I feel like I can get an insane team.
Portland Trailblazers.
Give me Denny at the three.
Bulls.
Ooh.
Caleb Wilson at my
Do we want to do a six man again or no?
yeah
Okay.
six man. Can I put Caleb on my six man?
Nah, he is starter.
What position would he play? Small forward or power
Power
forward?
forward.
Okay, fine, I'll put him on power forward.
I like it. Are
Jazz.
you kidding me? Oh my gosh, bro. Gosh. Oh, man. Give me Lauri Markkanen at the 4. Weird team I'm constructing so far.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
Oh,
Actually, Jalen Brunson, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
he the
what are you
truth.
thinking about, bro?
He the
Come
truth.
on, bro. Where are the stars? Jokic.
Nuggets.
Jokic.
My gosh, bro. Get out of here.
We've got the foreigners, the
It's
white
cool.
foreigners,
Ben
Denny
Simmons is
Markkanen and
here.
Jokic. I have a feeling I'm getting Shea Gilgeous. Ha ha.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
All right.
at my center. Because he's going to be defense. Straight locks on you, bro. That's what he's going to be.
Not on Jokic.
The
Atlanta
Hawks.
Hawks. That's not great. That's not great. But they have a lot of good bench players, actually. So that might be my 6 man. Give me CJ McCollum
Okay, yeah,
at
you're
the
weird.
2.
You are weird.
I didn't even see who it was. Show me.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, you can't take Shea. Let's go.
I can't.
Can't take Chet either.
Can't
You
take.
you could take Jada at the 2.
Yeah.
What do you have open?
Uh,
Small forward as well.
Small forward and shooting guard and six man.
So it's like J-Dub or Jared McCain or someone, or no, it's like J-Dub or Caruso, and then you could take a 6 man.
Uh, AJ Mitchell, six man.
Yeah, you can have that.
Mm,
I like that. That's a really good pick.
some might say the best six man. The
The
Pelicans.
Pels,
What do you need?
a point guard and a 6 man. Can I take Derek Queen off the bench?
No, no. He starts.
Does he?
Yes, he starts.
Can I take Jeremiah Fears off the bench?
Okay, he actually might not start.
I don't think he does.
Jordan Poole starts. Are we serious? Are we serious, man? Uh, Fine. You can have Jeremiah Fears. I don't care.
It's not great either way. So,
Yeah.
all right. What do you need? Shooting
I
guard?
need a shooting guard and small forward.
Yeah. Yeah, because I went first.
Give me Donovan Mitchell.
Give me Shay, give me Shay,
$68
give me
million.
Shay, give me Shay.
The Trailblazers.
I guess we're taking Dame.
Dame Dollar. Best rapper in the
I
league.
feel like my team's still pretty good though.
Come on, give me good small forward. Dallas
Bro, oh
Mavericks.
my
Cooper Flag.
gosh.
Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag. Yes. All right, so that's everything, right?
Yeah. What you
Okay,
got?
my team was at point guard. I had Jalen Brunson. Shooting guard, I had Donovan Mitchell. Small forward, I had Cooper Flagg. Power forward, Caleb Wilson. Center, Jaren Jackson Jr. Six man, AJ Mitchell.
You win 4 and I win 2. I feel like because I'll give you Brunson over Dame. I'll give you who's your shooting guard
Donovan Mitchell.
over CJ McCollum. I'll give you Flag over Denny. I'm taking Markkinen over Caleb Wilson.
Okay.
I'm taking Jokic over
Yep.
JJJ, but then
AJ
you
Mitchell.
get AJ Mitchell off the bench for sure. So I feel like that one's not even up for debate.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
ain't
go
up for
just go
debate.
ahead. Go ahead and type in the comments, Milo, you're the best. Best. You're the best one.
The best at getting lucky with the wheel. All right.
Yo, what?
Best at spinning and getting lucky. But all right.
Okay, bro. Well, maybe get your luck up.
That's gonna wrap up episode 4, man. Another episode done. Definitely not on the schedule we would have wanted to get it out and get it done, but as soon as we are both in a routine of classes starting back and things going on, we're gonna have a set day to record and a set day to post. So it's gonna be you can expect to know exactly when content is gonna drop every week. Um, any last thoughts before Milo's minute?
uh, no, not really.
No?
No, not gonna lie.
Well, subscribe, follow, DM us, email us throughout the week at the StatPad Pod on all social media platforms. Stay tuned for reels coming this week. Make sure to tap in on those. Just keep sharing and subscribing. 100 subscribers on here is that first goal we want to hit, and then we just want to build from there and keep going. But without further ado, episode 4 edition of Milo's Minute.
All right. Last time people got mad at me because I shouted out LeBron, and they're like, "Bro, LeBron doesn't need your shout out, bro. You're nobody." Okay, so I'm gonna go with some debates for Miles Minute. Okay, I'm gonna think. I've been playing a lot of video games. What is the best video game of all time? Now, here's the thing. I was thinking like Fortnite in its prime. It was amazing, but now it's fallen off. Minecraft. Minecraft is very fun. In my opinion, 2K is up there. But I was just thinking, I was putting all of them together, and I was like, which one is really the most versatile and people keep coming back to? And I think it's Minecraft. I think Minecraft might be the best game of all time. Okay, what do you think about that? Bro, you gotta say something too. What?
I can't
Dude,
speak during Milo's minute. It's
then
Milo's
who made
minute.
those rules? Can't do this all by myself. I let me know in the comments what y'all's favorite game of all time
But
is.
I can speak as soon as it's over. So,
Okay.
I mean, I agree with Minecraft. I low-key had this conversation with some buddies the other night, and I brought up Breath of the Wild because I love that game. And they were telling me about Skyrim, which I've never played, but
Never played
the
Skyrim.
glaze on this game, oh my goodness. They said it was the most life-changing game they've ever played.
Is
So,
that like an open world game?
I think so. And they were telling me you can like be a ton of different like type of hero. I don't know. I've never played it,
I don't know.
but
I'll have to
if you know
look
it,
at Skyrim.
tell us in the comments to play it. Maybe we do a stream playing
Bro,
Sky.
what if we like start doing like streams and playing video games? That'd be hilarious.
I mean, I'm gonna do the plan is to do some TikTok live watch games during the season, which will
All
be
right.
fun. But that'll wrap it up for episode 4. We'll be back next week. We'll be out on social medias this week. Be sure to tap in and we'll see you guys next week for episode 5. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Caleb Hickman, Milo Horton. Have a great week, everybody.